Hey guys, welcome to my series on solving LeetCode problems. Now I'm solving 278 first bad version. I already solved it, but I'm going to explain how I did it. And I'm going to code from scratch. What I was going to delete more than I should. Here it is. So let's just read the problem. You're a product manager and currently leading a team to develop a new product. Unfortunately, the latest version of your product fails the quality check. Since each version is developed based on previous version, all the versions after a bad version are also bad. Yeah, it's true. Suppose you have n versions, 1 to n, and you want to find out the first bad one, which causes all the following ones to be bad. You're given an API. So pretty much a function you can call past the version, which returns true or false. So if this number corresponds to a bad version. So implement a function to find out the first bad version. You should minimize the number of calls to the API. Yeah, so you have 5 total versions. The bad one is 4. We don't get this as an input, of course. And we should output 4, which is the first bad version. So is bad version of 3 will be false, is bad version of 5 true, is bad version of 4 true. So how did I solve this? First of all, let's look at how we could write this. What's the strategy? So let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's just do something like, let's go to the middle. Let's do like binary search. We know that 8 is bad for sure, and we know that 1 is a good version for sure. And some of these here got lost along the way. So let's divide in half. And let's just look at 4. And we're like, oh, is 4 about a good version? If so, let's look at all of these. If 4 is a bad version, then we can look at all of these to find out the first good version. And if then 2 is a good version, then let's look at just these 2. And we have a log base 2n complexity. So let's write this. So I set the bad version to be, all bad versions are 3 and onward. So let's do something with a binary search. So let's say that n is our last index and start index is 1. So while true, I'm going to change that later. Now what do we do? While true, we check for the middle one. So middle index is equals to n minus start index. Rest of the division by 2. That's the middle index at the moment. So we check if is bad version of the middle index. If this is a bad version, fine. We just check from the start index up to the middle next. So we just need to change n to equal to middle index. Else start index equals middle index. That's it. And then it repeats. So what do we need to change? When it repeats the second time, we also want a subtraction divide by 2, but then we need to sum start index. So let's say if we're going for, let's go to paint again. Here, 8 minus 5 equals 3. Divide by 2, well, integrate division equals 1. So the index will not be 1 here. It needs to be 1 after 5, so it needs to be 5 plus 1, 6. So that's how we need to operate. So what I can say is while start index different than n, and then we can just return start index. Okay, it's looping forever. 1 might be this. See if it loops forever. Still loops forever. Okay, n is 3, start index is 2. Yeah, they're stuck in this thing. So while start index n minus start index is bigger than 1. So start index is 2 and end index n equals 3. So you can do something like return n. So let's submit this. Okay, passed 21 cases but failed. Input 2. So let's see. So input is 2. And we know the first bad version is 1. Huh. Oh, I assumed that there couldn't be that there must be a good version. I didn't know all versions could be bad. Okay, actually, I'm gonna keep doing the way it is, and I'm just gonna add the edge case. If is bad version of 1, return 1. This is my edge case. Because I assumed that. Okay, so I did 40 milliseconds, 16.4. I did worse, but I think that if I submit again, I might get better results. Well, I just did better memory, but the submission I did before, you can't see the code because my face is in front. Submission I did before, it's, well, pretty much the same. In the end, I did this, which actually I think it will consume more. Well, but there you have it. Hope you have enjoyed it.